Hi everyone, my name is BonkBinkBonk. I'm a variety streamer who streams on Sundays and Mondays at 7 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. PST on Fridays. As a disabled
Well, welcome. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi, well, I'm BonkBinkBonk. I'm an affiliate on Twitch. I've been streaming for almost a year now. I started streaming on February 7th, so we're getting there.
Oh,
but
almost a year.
I have 1.2k followers on Twitch, and I average about 20 to 25 lovely peeps in my chat.
Wow, that's exciting. Going from
Yeah.
just a year and still having like 25 people, like that's really impressive.
It's been a lot. It's been a long year. It was also like during COVID, so it's been interesting for sure.
True. That's very true. So a
Yeah.
year ago, you started streaming. Did you have a plan going into it? We're like, this is my plan. This is how many days I'm going to stream, and this is what we're going to do to get affiliate. Or did you just hit go live?
Yeah. Okay, so the thing that's funny about when I started streaming is I actually had like only been introduced to Twitch like weeks before. Like I knew nothing about Twitch when I started streaming. So there wasn't a plan. Like I just was like, we're gonna hit go live, I'm gonna play Valheim and we're just gonna hang out. And then
Nice.
After like a couple weeks of that, then I was like, oh, maybe we should come up with a little bit more of a strategy. And so because I knew I wanted like channel points and emotes and stuff. So at that point it was like strategically picking games that I knew people were at least interested in. So instead of like Valheim, that was super oversaturated at the time, I switched to like Sea of Thieves and like Rainbow Six Siege, which is where I ended up finding like at least 3 people that would show up to my streams, which is how I ended up getting affiliate later on.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice. And so
Yeah,
was that
totally.
kind of like what got you 50 followers and 3 average viewers? Was there anything else that helped?
Yeah. Well, there was like a few things. Like I kind of like I watched a lot of YouTube videos and like a lot of different streamers, like just that did totally different stuff, trying to figure out like how I could, not like emulate what they were doing, but kind of as like research, just because I again knew nothing about Twitch, so it was partially that. But I realized that the streamers I liked watching were the ones that talked to chat like the whole time, like. And so, I mean, obviously it's like talk to chat sounds like so simple, but I think a lot of people make that mistake where they ignore it. And I think that's a lot of the time, sometimes that's just the difference between like not affiliate and hitting affiliate.
I think what's really interesting is that you said is that you watched other people and you were a viewer yourself, and what you wanted is what you gave to your streams.
Yeah. Well, I felt like there was stuff about people's streams that I would like go and see and be like, I like that they're doing that. I need to do something similar or whatever. And I think like that's just like with anything, it's really the best way to do it.
And it's not stealing anything. It's like you were going in and you're like, ooh, how can I make that my own? And if it's a little bit similar, then you ask. And then you're like, hey, can I use that? Which is really like complimentary, because there's some people that have been like, hey, I don't know if you know my talk you ups on my stream, like, hey, can I like use that idea where I say nice things about it's a channel point redemption. I say nice things about
I've done it with channel
them.
points.
I've
done the same thing.
So it's like, like take that idea, please. It's nice to like share. So did you have any dips after you reached affiliate? So I feel like view dips is such a thing, and we're gonna try and not talk about like holidays and going back to school, because all of us experience that, right? When you get some just like they're busy, life is hard. So do you know the causes of your view dips? When you were at affiliate, you got 3 average viewers, and now you're at 25, but did you go down again in any of that point?
Yeah, so something that's I think was worth noting is like over the summer, I was really into DBD. And so I streamed DBD like every day, every stream. For the most part, I played like other horror games for a while. And then I realized that horror games was not my niche. And I also hated DBD. And so I had to like scrap everything. Like I realized I was like, I'm playing this and I hate it. And so like I had to stop what I was doing, start basically completely over. And so like for a while, my viewers stayed. Like I played GTA and Red Dead for a bit, and people kind of stayed for that. And then I went fully like, I'm gonna be variety. Like we're not gonna like get hyper fixated on a game. Like I will try different things every week. And so after that, people stopped coming. Like I went from like 35 average viewers to 10.
Wow.
And I was like, shit. I was like, well, what? Like, it took me like a few months of being like, what am I doing wrong? Like, do I need to start over? Like, do we need to try things differently? Like, what do I? And I like spent like months trying to figure this out. Finally, I feel like in the last like 2 months, that's when I picked it back up to 25, where I pretty much like I set up like a green screen. We have completely new alerts. I got like a new setup. I have like new channel points, new music, new like, I mean, everything I'm doing differently.
Just like revamped.
Yeah. Yeah, I also like I used to do something called Skyrim Sunday that turned into single player Sunday, and then I had dropped it for a few months because I couldn't stream on Sundays. And so I was like, okay, we're bringing single player Sunday back. We're gonna play something that I know I want to play every week, like stuff like that. So I think having I also got more of a consistent schedule because I got like a better job, so some of it's just situational.
Yeah.
But I think that was like I pretty much just started everything over. I was like, we're not a horror streamer anymore, so we're doing this differently. And I think it totally changed all of it.
So what are some tips that got you views and followers? So we're either talking about like beyond just playing DBD before when you're getting to 35, or just like what you're doing right now beyond just kind of like the alerts and stuff. Is there something that you're like, wow, that actually kind of worked. That got me a follower. That got me a view.
Well, this sounds really simple, and I think I got this advice from like a YouTube video I watched when I first started streaming, where they said like, this is like as bare minimum as it gets, but they're like, some people just need something that when they get introduced to the stream, or like when you first start, that you like always do that thing, and so it becomes like not only welcoming, but viewers like know it. And so I started doing something called like party lights. With these lights over here. Initially it was like with a remote control, and then I switched it to automatic, but now everybody who joins my stream gets like party lights. And I found that for some reason people were like so behind the party lights, like I realized I'm like, I can never get rid of these, like people are gonna be so sad. But I think that was like something really simple, but I feel like genuinely helped, that people felt like it was like a tradition almost, that like the channel is like based on, like we have to have the party lights. I also found that I do like a lot of like events on my stream where like and they don't even have to be like huge events, but like I know when I hit 1K followers, that was during my dip where I had like 10 average viewers. And but it was like 1K was still like a big deal, and so I held like a big event. Like we did like a customized, like I made like a Bonk Jeopardy game where I made my friends like compete to like who knew my stream best. And so we did that, and then like I held like a community night where we did like Jackbox and like a bunch of stuff, and I think that like brought some people back. Like it did genuinely help a lot. So I do stuff kind of like that regularly, where we'll just do like either like a community night, or we'll do like a game show, or like people will request something and then we'll play it just because, like stuff like that.
Nice. Was there anything that like tactile strategies that you did to get those jumps?
Networking and making friends on Twitch is the most important asset that I think I can like say, period. Like I haven't said that yet.
What are 3 major tips, and something other than what you've already said so far, that got you to reach affiliates and to where you are right now? Yeah.
So I would say like interacting with your chat in any way is probably tip number 1. Like make sure you're responding each message as quickly as you can. I mean, obviously like gaming and talking at the same time is not easy. It's the skill that you want to make sure you do. And then second of all, I think making your community feel like it reflects you is like the most important thing. Like,
I like that.
Yeah, even if it's just like your banner and all that stuff feels like it's yours, and like your space feels like it's yours, and all of that. I think people can tell when you are comfortable in your own space that you've like made. So I think that's important. And then number 3 is to and like a lot of people say like, oh, be yourself, whatever. Like I think that's obviously important, but it's like do the things that you feel like you want to do. And I think like being yourself just kind of comes with that.
So I think the hardest thing about Twitch is getting people to come back after they've already followed. That's like all of us struggle with that.
Oh my
gosh. So do you have any tips or things that you specifically do, maybe not even on stream, but off of stream as well too, that you get people back after they followed?
Yeah. Well, there's a few things. So a lot of the time I tend to try to get new followers to join my Discord server, because my Discord server is like, we post in there pretty much daily, like pictures. I interact with viewers like almost immediately on there. And so I think a lot of people like that I'm responsive on my Discord server, so that works. But also some people just straight up come for the cat. So some people come back just for like simple things like that. But I also like when I started doing my like Skyrim Sunday or like single player Sunday stuff, I found that people like having like a storyline to follow. And so for me, like Skyrim Sunday was like, I loved Skyrim for 10 years, but I had never played the DLC for some reason. And so I was like, we're going to play the whole DLC, the entire thing until I beat it. And so people kept coming back to see me beat the DLC. And then single player Sunday was, I've never played this incredibly popular game before for some reason. I'm going to play it till we beat it. And so like I did that with Mass Effect. And so I think like giving people stuff to follow that like they know really well works, which is why some people are really good with like Dark Souls or something like that, because people love that game, but some people just have like never played it before. So I think stuff like that, like even if it's like, oh, I'm gonna work on this skill and we're gonna get really good at this and then I'm just gonna do it on stream, like some people like that. So I think that's a really like important thing to do too.
Yeah, totally. So our last question is big picture plans. So what was your plan flashing back to affiliate? And like, what was your goals when you made that moving forward? And then what's your goal now at the average of 25 people?
Yeah. So when I hit affiliate, obviously, like if hitting affiliate is kind of a grind, like you really want the emotes and the channel points because it's just like ads, like whatever. And so I was really like, we got to get affiliate. That's the goal, blah, blah, blah. And then when I actually did it, then I was like, okay, cool. We can actually just like hang out now.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, we're just going to have fun. I'm going to try learning video editing and we're going to try learning like, so like a lot of stuff was like, okay, well now I have room to screw around. We're just gonna do that. And so I did that, and that was kind of the plan, was like, I'm just gonna make friends and we're gonna have fun, and that's just how it's gonna be. And I think now, like a year later, I feel like my goals are pretty much the same. I'm gonna make friends, I'm gonna have fun, and like obviously partner's the inevitable goal. I think everyone can say that for the most part. But I think the point to me is like building a community where I've gotten to like know my viewers. I feel like they are my people. Like that's really what I want right now.
Oh, well, perfect. Thank you so freaking much for coming on. It's so good talking to you. And I haven't seen the green screen. I don't think I have. So it looks.
This is
Yeah, it looks so cool.
This is a new thing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. I'll see you in your streams later.
Bye.
Bye.